Good morning, evening, or night, depending when you see this video. This is my week 12 submission, and my topic is motivation. Good morning, Emerges team. I'm here to present to you motivation systems for RBTs. Now, I know here at Emerges we focus a lot with people who live with disabilities, but today I'll be focusing on RBTs. Now, RBTs face a lot of severe challenges. They work with clients who are on the spectrum, Down syndrome, or any other learning disabilities. Now, RBT turnover right now is about 40 to 75% annually. They face a lot of high emotional, high burnout, and high compassion fatigue, and they also face lack of reinforcement and inconsistent feedback systems. Now, I'm here to implement a motivation program for three reasons. Reinforcement drives change, positive reinforcement increases performance, structured feedback improves quality and reduces burnout, and competence improves motivation and retention. Now, here's my timeline of how the program is going to go down. So Monday, 8 a.m., clock in, and I will be launching an email to all of Emerges. In this email, it will be saying that there's going to be a new motivation program going to be implemented here at Emerges. In the first 2 months, we'll be identifying behaviors. We will define a reinforcement schedule and build behavior feedback. In months 3 to 4, we'll be doing a pilot run with 10 to 15 RBTs. Through them, we'll be collecting fidelity and engagement scores. We'll also be adjusting any feedback and reinforcement that does work and that doesn't work. In months 5 to 8, we'll be deploying a token economy. Not only are we going to be training the RBTs, but we're also going to be working with the supervisors and train them as well on how and when to implement reinforcements. And finally, we'll be launching weekly feedback sessions. In months 9 to 12, we'll be running quarterly engagement surveys, see if the scores have changed in engagement. We'll also be looking at any burnout indicators, see what's changed, what's working, what's not, what decreased, what increased, and also looking over the caseloads of all the RBTs, see what's causing them to burn out in those caseloads. And finally, we'll be implementing reinforcement variation. We don't want the RBTs to think that there's only one type of reinforcement. We want them to know there's a variation. That way, we could maintain their motivation. I've come up with 3 risks for this pilot or program. One is that there's an over reliance on extrinsic rewards. Now, we want to keep the rewards small, transparent, and consistent. Speaking of consistency, the next risk is inconsistent reinforcement, meaning they're not getting their reinforcement when they actually need it. So we're going to be having weekly supervisory routines with the supervisors to make sure that everything's going the way it should be. And finally, perceived favoritism. We don't want the RBTs to be jealous of each other, thinking, hey, that guy's getting more than me, he's getting more feedback. How come I'm not getting that? So we want to have a criteria that's behaviorally anchored to let the RBTs know what kind of reinforcements they will get with their task that they do. Now here's my quant table. In this quant table, I looked at 4 metrics. The first one being turnover. So right now in our Emerges, turnover is 55. We want to decrease that to 35, which is a 20 point decrease. We estimate to save 240,000 annually, and to show, and we really like that as this shows that the motivation system is influencing the ROI. Now, session fidelity was another metric I looked into. Our fidelity measures how accurate the RBTs are delivering their interventions, and we're doing pretty good. We're at 78, but we want to make that even better and increase it to 89%. With this, there's increase of client outcomes, meaning that the clients are progressing way better, and there's less rework sessions. The next metric is engagement. So right now, engagement is pretty low, like 3.1. So with the lower burnout, we want to have a higher engagement, which is a 4. So less burnout, more continuity of the care. Not only that, care for the client, but also for the organizational health as well. And last is feedback. Right now, feedback is they're only getting feedback once a month. We want to increase that to 4 times a month. Um, and we estimate that skill acquisition will increase as they will be getting feedback on what they need to work on and what's working for their clients. In conclusion, motivation systems are very, very beneficial for the RBTs. They'll be given a more structured, more supportive, and recognition environment and to keep them motivated. We hope that with our 12-month roadmap, this makes an initiative and realistic plan to launch. And overall, the program will reduce burnout and also deliver a measurable ROI. Now, I know we're not in class, but feel free to contact me for any questions through here. And here are my references and AI disclaimer. Thank you.